What is up? Welcome to season 2. It's actually after Christmas. It's after New Year's. This is the day before I actually leave for Texas for 2.5 months. Going to an Army course is kind of required for promotion purposes. And I really don't want to go, but it's one of those things I have to do. Wouldn't you know it, right before I decided to leave, the Apple computer I've had for basically 10 years now decides to poop the bed. Literally just stopped working yesterday. Kind of got the Apple symbol of death. And I thought it would be fun to shoot this thing with a shotgun. Now I know what you're going to say, why don't you go get it fixed or take it in? I've done that before with computers, and it's a long process. They usually have to wipe everything, reinstall stuff. Truthfully, this thing's 10 years old. If you have an Apple computer for 10 years, I guarantee it outlived any PC you'll ever have. And that's a heck of a long time to have an Apple computer. And so this is it. It still turns on. It still shows a screen, but not for long. Not for long. Let me show you what it looks like. So there's what we got. You get that symbol on there, it's all over. But we're gonna shoot this thing, and I think it's gonna be fun because I like to shoot stuff, and I've never shot a computer. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's assess the damage. Oh, dude. It's like still on. So I got lights. It's crazy. Well, you know what that means. If it's still working, we're gonna have to go a second time. We're gonna have to do it again. And I kind of messed up last time because I didn't film it in slow-mo. So this one's gonna be in slow-mo.
You're gonna put a black bar across it? No, not a bar.
All right, so off to San Antonio. Ooh, sun's bright, really bright. Said our goodbyes. It was a little hard. I have to be honest, I'm very thankful since I've been in the Army. I haven't had to really leave home a ton. I definitely appreciate all the people who leave their families more often and sacrifice more of their family life because of deployments and, you know, extended trainings, things like that. My career path in the Army has definitely been one that didn't really require me to travel as much. I don't know if it'll always be that way. I mean, I still have at least probably 10 more years, and truthfully, anything can happen in that amount of time. Even right now, in the news, you know, with the Iran thing, we don't know what's going to happen there, so who knows. Do know for sure I'm supposed to be in San Antonio for the next 2.5 months. This is a course that I have to do to get promoted. It's kind of one of those things you do if you stay in, and I've been putting it off because I didn't know if I was going to stay in or not until this past summer, and now that I'm for sure staying in the Army, it's got to get done. I was supposed to do it this past summer when we moved to Georgia, but the move was so chaotic. There was just so much going on trying to get settled into the house. It was too quick after we got here that I was going to have to leave, so I elected to postpone it until now. And now is here, and I don't want to go. I really don't. I can think of a million other things I'd rather do than go to this course. Number one, I feel like it's going to be kind of like a waste of time, because most of the stuff that we're going to study and talk about, I don't think I'm going to ever use this information on a daily basis, but we'll see. I could be 100% wrong. I'll let you know. But leaving the girls and Jonica is going to be hard. I'm thankful I get to drive to San Antonio, so I have a vehicle while I'm there. I am taking some stuff, I'm taking a lot of stuff actually, so I can work on things while I'm gone. Wait, get the phone call. Hold up.
You forgot your Yeti with the water I made you.
Oh man. Okay, I'll be right back.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Alright, so off to a good start. I already forgot something. Awesome. I definitely want my Yeti. Alright, gonna turn around. Jonica and the girls are gonna come see me, so that's gonna be good. I'm thankful for that. Jonica plans to come by herself for one trip, and then she's gonna bring the girls back later. And so they'll get to see Texas. That'll be pretty awesome. And Jonica's got some things planned. She's going on some trips while I'm gone as well, to go see some friends and to go back home. But anyway, it's gonna be a long day. I'm planning at least probably 9 hours of driving. I'm gonna try to make some ground today, so tomorrow I don't have to drive as far. It's about 14 hours of driving. So if I can get 9 hours under my belt today, that will make for a very easy day tomorrow, and that'll give me more time to get kind of settled in once I get there. Try to figure out where I'm staying and get everything unloaded and all that good stuff. See what happens. See you there.
You got me acting out. You, all tenderness is out the window. Oh, it has to be you leaving writings on the wall.
So this morning, before I left, I set the camera up in the living room. Just try to get some footage of the girls and Jonica tell me bye. And it's so funny when you set a camera up and you just sit it off to the side, how everyone instantly gets awkward.
Goodbye.
Awkward turtle.
It is kind of awkward. Like, what are we supposed to be doing?
Nothing.
Oh. Okay. Peace out. Are you leaving yet? Can you just go?
No.
We can start the party.
What party?
The sad party.
Maybe we'll go to
Oh,
Florida,
sad party.
Disney.
Where are you getting all this from?
Maybe we'll go do something.
It's like, what are we supposed to do now? Kids just sit and stare at it. Everybody keeps going like, is this thing on? Is that thing recording?
Is it starting the video?
Just ignore the camera, that's the point. It's just like, ignore. It's just hilarious. I don't know, it's like you feel this instant pressure to like start acting or something.
Bye, Jason.
I will miss you all very much. I don't know, you don't realize how hard it is to talk to a camera or just to act natural in front of a camera. I don't know what it is about a camera that makes us feel so awkward once we know it's on us. But it was rather comical this morning, and we actually started kind of making jokes about it. About kind of how like there's this pressure, you know, to look a certain way or say certain things. And
I hope you have a wonderful 10 weeks in Texas. I will take care of our home. Praise God for watching over us. I hope you have safe travels. The children will learn and finish their studies. I will clean and prepare our home.
you know, when I started recording these videos, I just wanted to document our lives, just document stuff that we've been doing, so that the girls one day and all of us will just have these memories to look back on. And it's been really fun. I know season 1 kind of got dragged out a little bit longer than I expected. It was only supposed to last about a year, and ended up going a little bit past that, simply because I didn't really know where to stop it. But you know, with the changes going on right now, I figured this is a good time to start season 2. And you know, really all it is just a continuation of what we've been doing, and continuation of our lives as we just journey through this experience together of being in the Army and living in Georgia, and now I'm going to San Antonio for 2 months. So, you know, it's just fun, you know, just making memories together. So I hope kids enjoy this one day. I hope I look back on it one day and just say, man, I'm glad I did that, even though at times it can feel awkward, and there's times I don't even feel like filming. I gotta make myself some days, just because, you know, different things are going on in life, and the last thing I want to do is pick up a camera and try to tell a story with it. But it's been good so far. So, fun fact about Jonica: whenever she gets in front of a camera, she instantly gets inappropriate. Every single time. There's so many times I'm having to edit these videos, and I have to edit stuff out because of her. It makes it fun. She's like that normally, just not really inappropriate, but she's just fun. She's witty. She's got a good sense of humor. She's definitely inappropriate when it comes to me, but that's because we're married. That's what married people do, hopefully. And it's really funny because there's a lot of times I want to keep the footage, because to me that's who she is. That's, you know, that's what she does. That's her. So we get this deal: whenever I edit a video, I have to show her the video, so that she can basically approve the video before it goes on the YouTube. But it's funny how many times I've edited stuff out just because of her. All right, so I made it to Winnie, Texas. Drove all day. Gosh, what time is it? It's like 7:05. I just got checked into the hotel. I'm staying at the Hampton Inn and Suites here in Winnie. Jonica, thank you for setting this up. She took care of everything. And man, it's been a long day. I just got off the phone with Jonica and the girls. Yeah, kind of stinks. I think it's finally kicking in that we're going to be apart for a couple months. I did get some dinner. Whataburger. I don't know if you ever had Whataburger. So I'm getting into the land of new restaurants where I get to eat things I don't normally get to eat. So I figured I'd give that a go. I've already had a cheeseburger once today, so what's another cheeseburger? Bad choice, I'm sure. But I'm gonna eat dinner, and I'm gonna crash for the next 2 or 3 hours. I gotta study for an exam. I have an exam this week, and I'm supposed to have a PT test this week. And I'm not feeling too confident about either one of them because Jonica's sick, the girls are sick. I'm afraid I'm gonna get sick. Got the sniffles already. Nothing major, but I can feel something going on. And then this exam is over something I've never studied in my life, and so I'm having to study for this thing as well. So that's what I'm gonna be doing tonight. And then tomorrow I got about another 4 hours on the road before I get to San Antonio, and then I'll check in, hopefully get squared away with a room there and unload all my stuff I brought with me, which is a lot. So anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Tuesday. I am currently in Houston, Texas, on the way to San Antonio, and I'm currently stuck in traffic. Just realized I think I'm wearing the same shirt I had on the other day. I do that often. I will get lazy and I'll wear a shirt a couple of days, depending on where I go and what I do that day. I don't get out much on the weekends, so if I throw on a shirt, it's probably for like an hour or two, so I feel there's no need to wash it. Anyway, I digress. So I'm on my way to San Antonio. I'm going to check in today, hopefully get my room squared away. I'm really hoping I don't have a roommate. That's got me worried. I was talking to somebody yesterday that said I may have a roommate, and I really don't want a roommate. I mean, I feel like that's something you do when you're in college or when you're young and you're in your 20s, not when you're 37 and have a wife and 2 kids. So I'm really hoping that works out to my advantage. But if I get a room today, I'm going to get moved in and hopefully get settled, because tomorrow at 05:15 of all times, apparently we have to form up for the morning. And tomorrow's like the orientation day. So, I'm not sure what to expect for the rest of the week. I know I have to take an exam. I know I have to take a PT test. Not sure when either of those things are going to be, which kind of gets me a little antsy because I don't like surprises. I like to know things ahead of time. And I've been struggling with some pain lately in my legs and feet. And so I need to mentally prepare for a 2-mile run. I'm not a runner anyway, so. But Jonica and the girls are at home sick. I hate that. Hope you get to feeling better, babe. That really stinks. But I should be in San Antonio by noon today, which is going to be nice. So that'll give me the rest of the day to get settled and hopefully figure out what the heck I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week. All right, let's get this done. Alright, so I made it to Fort Sam Houston. I just got checked in to lodging. I'm not staying at where I checked in, so I got to drive down the road a piece. But good news is I don't have a roommate, thank goodness. So I'm gonna drive down there now, go check out the room and start unloading some stuff. I got a lot of stuff to unload, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Busy afternoon. See you there. All right, so I just brought my stuff upstairs and I have a ridiculous amount of stuff. What's probably more embarrassing is there was a girl who drove up in a car behind me and she unloaded her stuff and we were pushing our stuff in at the same time, and mine like dwarfed her stuff by triple. It was crazy. I hope she's not here for the same thing I am, because that would be embarrassing. Check it out. But wait, that's not all. There's more in the truck. All right, so I was unpacking my suitcase and I wanted to share what was placed in my suitcase. And Paisley and Everly, I want to thank you for putting this in there. It really means a lot. So they put in a couple of hand-drawn pictures. It says, I love you, I miss you, look at peace, sad faces. I love you, Everly. And on the back of this one, I love you, Daddy. Thank you, girls, for my stuff. I really appreciate it. I miss you terribly. This is going to be a long 2 months, and I love you more than you'll ever know. Thank you. Johnny, I freaking love you. My lips have been chapped all day. This is a staple in our house. Jonica would be practically working for Carmex if she could. Thanks, babe. When I gotta record in here, it is so freaking quiet. These walls are paper thin. So, before we start, it is currently Friday. Happy Friday. I know it's been a few days since I checked back in with you. And so I want to give you an update on what's going on. Pretty cool background, right? I think so. I'm actually shooting some dental education videos while I'm here in Fort Sam Houston, Texas. And so I set up kind of like a backdrop, some lighting, just to make it look more interesting. So that's what you're looking at. I'm getting ready to record a video, but since the camera's rolling, I thought, you know what, I need to do an update. Because the last time I think I left you was the day I got here, and I unpacked some stuff. Well, let me tell you, this has been totally different than what I was expecting. Honestly, I didn't really have a lot of expectations. I was dreading this whole thing. The first day was like an orientation. You know, you do height and weight. They're gonna measure you, make sure you're not too big. After that, we had some orientations. We broke off into smaller groups. So there's like 165 of us here. We're in smaller groups of about 16 each. And so my small group's pretty cool. A lot of people in there. I'm the only dentist in there, which is interesting. There's a neurosurgeon in there, which is crazy to me because, I don't know, it's just crazy to me. But he's a cool guy. I've talked to him a lot. Just a lot of different people here, a lot of different jobs. So it's really cool to kind of see what other aspects of medical are. Thursday, we did a PT test in the morning. I was super nervous about that because I hadn't ran in a few days. And honestly, I didn't really run much in December because I was pretty lazy. And I actually shaved 20 seconds off my last PT score, or time. And that was impressive. I was super happy with that, and I passed, no problems. So that was great. We took an exam after that. It's like a written exam. We had to study some stuff before we got here, which, of course, I didn't start studying until a few days before I got here because I'm busy. And out of 165 people, only 60-some people passed this written exam. Isn't that crazy? And I was not one of them. I did not study as hard as I should have. I did study, but it was hard. It was really hard. A bunch of Army doctrine stuff I don't look at on a regular basis, stuff that I don't even think about on a regular basis. So that's kind of why I'm here, I guess. We're going to be going over some of this stuff. Today, we went to a place called Camp Bullis. It's probably about 40 minutes from here. That's where you go do all your field training exercises. And we did some pretty cool stuff. We broke into our groups. We did what's called a LRC, Leadership Reaction Course. There's obstacles that you got to navigate, and there's different challenges at each obstacle, and you have to work together as a team to accomplish whatever the challenge is. So it was really fun. I had a good time. I have to say that was probably, that's been my favorite thing so far. I'm really dreading the weeks to come though, because we're doing a lot of written assignments. There's a lot of writing involved. Jonica, you know I'm not a writer. You know stories about me in the past about being a writer. You know about the first time I met, no, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. You're not going there. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. Anybody else is probably like, what are they talking about? She knows what I'm talking about. Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me, woman. I love you. Got it? But I hate writing, and Jonica can attest to that. And truthfully, if I write anything, most of the time I'm letting her proofread it because I'm horrible at it. So this is going to be enjoyable for me the next few weeks. But that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend, some assignments, recording some videos. I may mosey out into San Antonio, shoot some footage so you can kind of see the area. Jonica's coming next week on Friday. Super excited to see you, babe. I miss you. This has been so lonely here. My room is so small, not cozy. I think I've talked enough. That's the update. I'll see you later this week. Later. What up? How's it going? Good.
What's that?
Oh.
Can't even get a play because I can't drive the Creole. Wait.
Yeah?